My beautiful, luscious Scorpios. Hello, my loves. Of course, if you would like your own personal reading or one-to-one spiritual life coaching to help you get your life back on track, email me, baby. Now, let's get into it. So, I'm meditating on your sign and I hear that song. I think that who sings it is Jodeci, Forever My Lady. It's like a dream. You can have somebody who's fantasizing about you deeply. Whoever this person is, you could be texting them. You'll know who this person is because you're flirt texting them right now. And you can be enticing them with your words, honey. Yes, you are. I feel the energy. So yeah, you could be, they find you to be so ladylike. They find you to be so feminine. They find you to be so sweet. It's like you warm this person's heart on a whole nother level. All right. It has like, to me, the way how the energy is, it's not about, even if you did sleep with this person, it has nothing to do with sex, of why this person cannot get you out their head or why they're so intrigued by you. It's who you are that has this person. I even hear the song Drunk in Love by Beyonce. To me, this feels like this could be more spiritual. You were able to connect to this person in a way that they don't even understand, to be honest. They do not understand why you were able to move them in the way that you have done. Like, they're so intrigued by it. And let me tell you about your person, because you know I'm going to tell you, honey. I'm going to tell you, like, what's the 411, hun? Let me tell you. This person was so done with women or so done with men prior to meeting you. They were pissed, aggravated, angry. They were just mad. And when you walked into their life, you could have triggered their heart. You even made them smile and laugh in ways that they have not smiled and laughed in a long time. It's like being with you almost feels like a fantasy. They couldn't believe it, which just means that they could have been so far from happiness and love until they met you. So let's go into it. Let's do this, honey. Let's get a card on them, honey. I even hear like, I'll call you later. I'll call you back later. Like they are so intrigued with you and they love speaking to you. That if they're on the phone with somebody, they will tell them that they'll call them back just to make sure that they can speak to you. You know, they maybe even make up excuses and say like, oh, my mother's on the other line. And the truth is it's you. They just don't want to seem like a simp. So this person really, and they're hardworking. Behind the scenes, I see this person working hard and speaking to people, networking and making connections. So they could be starting a business or thinking about a business or contemplating a business move or a power move they're about to do in the background. They're just making sure that everything is aligned the right way before they go through completely with it. All right. So let me see one card for your love life. Spirit wants you to be careful with your health. All right. Let me see. See, it shows sexuality right there. It shows sexuality, and it also shows honeymoon. So with honeymoon, this can be the beginning stages of a connection. Also, it can be if some of you disconnected from someone and then you reconnected from someone, it could be like a new phase of your love life. Because we all know that when you are with someone, as you grow, as they grow, you go into different phases in your relationship. And sometimes you enter into the honeymoon phases 5 times, like depending on how long you've been with someone. You lose the spark in the relationship. Sometimes there's separations. There's all kinds of things that happen in relationships, especially if you've been with a person for a long time. You get to see all sides of them. You see the ugly side, the beautiful side, the humble side, the godly side, the the devil side. You get to see every side when you're with someone. So for this reading in particular, it shows the honeymoon phase. Let's see. And it's gonna feel very, very lighthearted. But be careful of your health, Scorpio. And you know what, too? I also think with health, and if that came out in a relationship, two things that is coming up for me with this health card and relationship. Number one, if you do not want to get pregnant, baby, you better be careful, because with health, it could be that you may end up pregnant. So if you don't want to get pregnant, then make sure that you wear protection. Also, when it comes to health, just make sure that you don't overthink. You're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, you second guessing things, and it can affect your health. It can affect you emotionally, and it can affect you mentally. So try your best not to overdo it or overthink, or you're going to 500. And of course I'm exaggerating, right? Because who would go to 500 readers? But be careful that you're not going to so many different readers and getting so many different mixed messages that a person that you don't even give this person a real chance, or because they missed your call now because you listened to, Light Tarot, and Light Tarot said that if you're with a Scorpio, this Scorpio is going through this, and you assume that this is exactly why the person missed your text. Like, just be careful of that, because you can ruin a good thing getting the wrong information, because these are general messages that all of us readers do. It's a general message. And of course, a lot of people, these stories connect to you. But if you would like a more personalized message to see what's really the tea on your person, just make sure you get a general message. Make sure you get a personal message. But let me keep going, okay? So with health, it's just be careful. Be careful of the information that you're taking in. Be careful that it's not affecting you or making you confused or mentally conflicted or overthinking to the point where it starts to trigger you emotionally and it throws you off from something that can be great. Okay, let's keep going. Scorpio, let me tell you, are you with a Capricorn? Are you with a Capricorn? Or are you with somebody who has obsessive qualities? This person's going to be obsessed with you. They could be, okay. Now with health and love, it could be what I said about you can also be this person as well. What I said for you, like this person can feel so attached to you and so in love with you, borderline possessive. I feel possessiveness with this card. Like this person loves you so much. Like I want to grab you for some reason. I want to grab you and I want to hold you and I want to keep you with me. That's possessiveness, honey. I'm going to keep going though. You already know. They really like you. They really, really like you, and they need to be careful with their health when it comes to you as well. Some of them could be introducing you to their family member. Okay. There's another storyline coming up for you, Scorpios. Are you dating two people? Or if you're not dating two people, does your person have suspicions that you may be seeing somebody else? Let me tell you, that's going to come up for you, Scorpio, whether you realize it or not. If you notice this person starting to latch onto you a little bit tighter, if they start to move a little bit more faster now, if they just start to say out of nowhere, like, oh, I want you to meet my mom, or come over here, or I want you to meet my dad. If they're starting to find ways to get more of your time, the reason why they're doing this, because they may have suspicions that you're seeing someone else. And that could be fear-based. And this is why the Capricorn card is coming up with ego and fear. So if your person is not a Capricorn, just know that they feel very protective and possessive over you. And they love the way that you make them feel. And they can only imagine, let me tell you what they're thinking. If you can make me feel this way, just imagine what you will do to somebody else. That's where they are in their head. And they're afraid. All right. They even think that you both think alike. You guys, you guys, I hear multitask. You guys can both be multitaskers. They can see themselves working with you really well. So even if you're very creative and you have a creative mind, you could have told this person certain things that you want to do. Like when it comes to career, you know, some of you Scorpios can be a little fearful though. You could be fearful to move into the business of your dreams. Others of you Scorpios can already be working towards your dream business. And this person is hearing you and seeing how organized you are. They just see like, wow, I could do big things with you. So this person has a lot. Like they just feel like there's so much on the line between you and them that they're afraid that if you were to get away from them or if they were to lose you, somebody else will have all of this and you will be able to make somebody else feel that way. And if you can make somebody else feel that way, that they will snatch you up. So if this person out of nowhere just comes like a bat out of hell, honey, and you notice like a more possessive side of them, it's because they're fearful of losing you because they fell in love. And they got those big feelings. Yeah. So lots of communication that's going to come in with this person. I hear like I have dad issues too. If you are a Scorpio and you're telling them like, you know, you could be an open Scorpio where you let people know that you have a past, you've been through some things, you could have been hurt before, and they are going to be in alignment with that. Like, wow, I understand how you feel. My father was never really around like that either. So I understand. It's like some understanding is going to come in between you two. You know, you could tell them because of my past or because of what I've been through, this is the reason why I function this way. And they're going to understand it. I even hear like making them more happier. The more that they understand you and why you do what you do or why you are so protective over yourself, they're going to understand, and it's going to make them like release their guard about you. All right. So it shows Two of Wands. You can be at the Two of Wands with this person, or just like I said, you really could have two options. So it shows 10 of Cups and it shows King of Wands. You can be with a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Sagittarius and Aries. How dare I forget or Leo. And this person right now, they're at a place in their life where they're just like looking out for opportunities. This is a person who wants more stability, a person who wants to be abundant. A person is like, damn, if, you know, when I do get married, I want to be able to take care of my family. I want to be able to like leave a legacy behind, especially when it comes to their children. This person is really big on providing for their children and providing for their family. So right now they're at a place where if you don't hear from them, just know that they're really fixed on the future and networking and figuring out what else they can do to make money. They can also tell you that they quit addictions. Some of them, they could have said like, I used to be a big smoker and I stopped smoking because it was costing them way too much. You can also be with a Libra that feels really burdened, but I want to know why they feel so burdened and stressed. I think the biggest the biggest burden that they have right now has to do with finances. Let me see what else is going on with you. If you are a Scorpio parent, you can notice yourself having more fun with your kids. I don't know if you guys are practicing dances on TikTok or if your kids are into the games and you're playing with them, but you're going to also notice that you are more involved with your kids, okay? Or your grandkids. You can spend more time at home this week, Scorpio. Some of you too, I just heard like I'm looking for a house. You could be looking for a house, but you have a certain budget for this house that you're looking for. Let me see. You definitely have two options, and I'm just going to go through it. Somebody feels deceived. Somebody has been trying to manifest you back, and they want balance, and they feel like it's not happening. Like literally, somebody can be using like manifestation rituals in order to attract you back in, and they feel like it's not working. You know? They want balance with you. They can even be trying to heal behind your back in order to get on your level. Some of you told them they need to level up, baby. Some of you went off on this person and saying like, you need to level up. You need to heal in order to be with me. And behind your back, they're trying to heal and they're trying to level up. And they are using manifestation rituals to attract you in, and it's not working. And it's probably not working because you could be distracted by a new option or somebody else that you went back to from your past. All right. And that's only going to be for some of you. If they bought you any jewelry, they love to see you wear it. All right. Somebody's still hoping and waiting for a partnership with you. You could just keep telling, like, whoever this person is on the outside, they just feel like you could have told them, like, you want something different in love. You want something different. You want them to clean up themselves. You want them to help you more. You could have went off on this person and told them all the things that you are getting really sick and tired of, you know, like even, and I hear panicking, whoever this person is, they're panicking, but they're also still being patient and trying to figure out what else they can do. It's like somebody who wants to get your attention, and you could have went off on them because they could have been very impulsive, or they could have had some habits or behaviors that you just did not like, that just wasn't okay with you, that you just weren't willing to deal with anymore. Because I even see you taking your hands completely off of this situation. At one point, you could have seen the potential in this person. At one point, you could have seen yourself spending the rest of your life with them. But then you started to realize little things about them, like, wait a minute, for even this person right here, they have bad spending habits. And one of the biggest reasons of divorce is because of finances. So with that knowledge, you could have said, like, if I go into a marriage with you and you still have unhealthy habits, you're still not financially responsible, I don't want to deal with that. So you could have cut this person off, and they're still trying to find a way to get on your level to be with you. And with this person, hold up. Aww. With this person, they love you. You got somebody getting readings on you, honey. You know, let me tell you what's going on with this person. Let me tell you what's going on with this person up here. They just feel like you're too good to be true. You're too good to be true. You are the answers to this person's prayers. And it just seems like you're too good to be true. Not only that, if you're a parent, they love how you're so involved with your children, and you're so involved with their development, and you're so involved to keep them on track. Because some of you, I even see you, like, if you're around this person, you check on your kids, or you make sure that they are on track. Did you finish up, your homework? Did you make sure you did this? Like, some of you guys are very, very attentive to your kids. So they see a lot within you. And what it does is it makes them feel like sometimes like you're just too good to be true. So this person could be suffering in silence, and what you don't know is that they just don't want to lose you to somebody else. So they could be getting readings on you to see, like, what else does Scorpio have going on. You can be a very some of you talented. You could be a talented Scorpio. You could be very involved with your family. And when you're involved with your family, it could take away from your time. And they just want to make sure, like, what else do you got going on in your life? So you got somebody doing readings on you. And also they're afraid because they have awareness that you don't mind walking away from somebody. They feel like they just have a suspicion that you have options and that you do not mind walking away and ending things. You could have, once again, you told this person about what you've been through. You could have told them, like, honey, I had I had someone else and I really, really loved them and I wanted them to get themselves together and they wouldn't. And this is why I left. So now they know that you are not afraid to leave somebody that you love. You're not afraid. I can love you, baby, and leave you if you're hurting me or if your choices are hurting me or if you are not aligned with my highest regard, then I don't mind leaving you behind in order to move forward in my life. You could be a Scorpio like that. Some of you Scorpios, you just feel like you're getting too old. You feel like you're at a place in your life where your time is very precious and your age is very precious and you just don't have the same patience that you once did. You don't want to have to babysit grown men. You don't want to have to babysit grown women, and you don't want to play mother or father to a grown man or a grown woman. That's one thing that I do see is like grown. Some of you too, even if you young, you could be in your 20s. You could be in your 20s and you just feel like you have the world on your shoulders, because to me, if you're in your 20s, then you still have your 30s in order to prepare and make it right. But when you're in your 20s, you don't see that, so it doesn't matter. You could be your 20s, your 30s, your 40s. You just feel like to me, you just seem like you've been through some things and you have some wisdom. So you can see through people a little bit better than they can see through themselves. Especially if you're a Scorpio on a self-development journey, you can see through people in ways that they can't even see themselves because you're reflective and you could have been there, done that. So when you see people going there, you're like, let me stop that. Let me stop you right there because I've been there, done that, and I'm not going to have you take me back down that street because I graduated from that street. So in order for you to meet me where I am, you're going to have to cross that by yourself. So you could be a Scorpio that just doesn't want your time wasted ever again. That's what it looks like to me. Like you could have, because of your experiences, it could have made you just wiser and stronger. And you are so afraid. You are so afraid of getting caught back up in the things that you used to get caught back up in. You're so tired of being played. Some of you Scorpio sides are like, I'm just tired of being played. You're tired of being played. You're tired of people emotionally dumping on you and you're just not going to have it anymore. You're tired. So you could have spoke to this person like this, because if I'm speaking very enlightened like this, and this just means you had so much awareness and they know it. And when you speak to this person, you speak to them with like a lot of power and authority, and you're not trying to, but you're very passionate about what you've been through. So they're taking it to their head and they just want to make sure that like you just seem too good to be true. And a lot of things that you've been through, they've been through. I even hear college graduate. So some of you could be college graduates. You both could have went to the same college, but you had similar life experiences. Even if you did not attend college, you could have attended the college of life. Okay. Because life will give you experiences and wisdom and knowledge that no degree can. And let's just be honest. Okay. So that's what this person is going through. They also think you're a hard worker. They can even talk to their friends about it. Like, damn, you bust your ass. That's one thing that they feel about you. A matter of fact, let me do that real quick. What does this person love about you? Well, if you used to be a smoker, they love the fact that you smoke, or if you still are, if you spend quality time with them, they love spending quality time with you, and they are ready for the next level with you. You open their minds to so much more. I want you in my life forever. They love how honest you are. Your honesty, that's one thing that got their heart. Like, you're so damn honest. And they also feel like you have a smooth way of using your words. Baby, they say you's a smooth criminal, honey. They also think if you don't come off like a person that has like baby father or baby mom drama. You just come off that way. Some of you may feel stressed. The way that I wanted to lay that smoke at the top, some of you guys can feel really, really stressed and trying to find ways for you to like release your stress, okay? Or what spirit is going to tell you, even let's go back to health. You need to find some ways, Scorpio, and healthy ways, to de-stress. Whether you take a walk out in nature, whether you get a gym membership in order to like run it off, lift the weights it off, dance it off, something, stomp it off, box it off. You know, you need to find a healthy outlet. Like, let me tell you something. Out of all zodiac signs, I really feel like Scorpio, you should be the one that should be into like intense workout or intense yoga, because you can't store and keep those emotions in. Sometimes you do it just even to protect people around you, because you know that when you go off, you can be very, very hurtful. So sometimes you have to bite your tongue because you are very honest. And you biting your tongue means that you have to store in a lot of energy when you bite that tongue, honey. You could be the Scorpio to say like, honey, I could have really took you there, but I'm trying to be better now. But it burns you in your soul that you still have to be the bigger person. So you need to find something to like, you need to find a healthy release. Like I said, whether it's fitness, whether it's yoga. The only reason why I say fitness the biggest because, or like running outside for, you know, a couple of miles, jogging outside, something for you to release that heavy stress or tension. And it will, if you struggle with like, you know, alcoholism, it will take away from you feeling like you need to drink as much. And it's only if you want a healthier outlet. Not, some people are fine with how things are, but I'm just saying if it's not working for you, there are other ways that you can get that anger, run it out, box it out. And it will lift up your spirits. It really will. I'm a Scorpio moon, so I'm only saying this from a place where I carry heavy emotions, and I'm an empath. Come for me. Come for me. Okay? Baby, come for me. Because I done seen it all and been through it all for real. So, and my family's, you know, my whole entire family is West Indian. My family's Jamaican. So talk about anger. I had to learn healthier ways to like release anger and stress. That's why I said box it out, because baby, if you don't box a punching bag, you gonna want to slap somebody. You know, you are gonna have to find, you know, Scorpio, we can't give everybody a piece of our mind the way that we want to. And the thing is, we can see people for who they are exactly. And sometimes if we come to people and bring it to them with the honesty and the intensity and the anger that we have in us, it's honey, some people, it will destroy them. So in order for things not to get to that level, it's important for you to find like healthier outlets. Okay. It'll make your relationships better. It'll make you feel better, because sometimes you'll slip out and say something and wish you never said it. And let me tell you something. Words is one thing you cannot take back. You can't take back words. Let's see what this person likes about you. This person, they like how open and vulnerable you are. They like your piercings and your tattoos. They love your shape, and they're spying on you. I already told you this person is spying on you. Just know if you cut a person out and you told them that they need to get it together, honey, baby, okay. They're definitely spying on you, and they're spying on you because they want to be with you still. They love your legs, and they miss making love to you in certain positions. They love your sensitivity, and they felt as if they had a really deep spiritual connection. That's another thing. This person feels as if they have a deep spiritual connection with you, and they love how you stand up for yourself. You don't take no BS. You see what I mean? You give it to people clean, baby. You will clean a person up. I don't even think some of you like to go there. You just feel as if people trigger you, and you have no choice but to go there. But I'm telling you, let me see. There's also people who find you to be very, very funny. Even when you're not trying to be funny, you could tell people like, I am being so serious, and they're just still like laughing. So Let me tell you something else too, why people are so drawn to you. You have nurturing energy, whether you know it or not. You may not even like that. Like, I'm so nurturing. There's people that you help that you may even feel like they don't even deserve my help. They don't even deserve my kindness, but you can't help yourself but to want to help them just because it's in your nature. It's who you are organically, authentically. You may also bump into some people who haven't seen you in a while. And honey, they think you look good. It don't matter what you think about yourself. Whoever bumps into you thinks that you are so attractive, and whatever you're doing, keep it up, because baby, they see the difference in you. And you may think, Scorpio, bad health came out twice. Scorpio, no wonder I went on this rant. Be careful of your health, Scorpio. Take care of yourself, baby. You also have unexpected income coming in. It shows unexpected income, main female. And I also see thief. Be careful with people around your money. All right. Be careful of where you leave your money. And honestly, if you're dating someone, it shows pathway. If you're dating someone and you spending some time with them, it shows wealthy. This person can become wealthy. And I did say in the beginning of the video, they're really focused on wealth. Some people are so excited because they feel like you're coming up. You're coming up. You're coming into something amazing and great. And there's people that are happy for you. And other people that are just scared of, like, how far will you really go? Some people can feel scared and fearful, and they can also feel left out in the cold by you. I'm going to do a career message, and then we can head on to the extended and have a, ooh, let's go. Let's go. They couldn't stop you. You are coming back stronger. This shows the phoenix rising, honey. You rising out of a dark place, honey. If you were going through financial burdens or financial times, or you didn't know where it was going to come from, how you're going to get the money back, or you're going to rise out of this time, okay, of going through like darknesses and worries and fears around finances. Phoenix and a money spread is the best spread that you can get. All right. You could have went through the dark night when it came to your finances and having to step out of your comfort zone. And now you're going to be rising out of a dark place. So I'm going to give you more work messages on the extended as well. Love and light to you.